Test screening the new Batman. Take one.
Justice everywhere for Gotham. I am the Knight. I am the vengeance. I am tired. I am Batman. I am the Knight.
Take 44.
I strike fear into the enemies with my batarangs. I always hit 4 batarangs out of 5. Duh. You are probably wondering, how does a man become the Batman? Well, it's real simple. My parents were brutally murdered in an alleyway when I was a child, and I didn't do anything about it. And to this day, the killer is still out there. And I will find him, and I will hit him with my batarang. Yeah. Rachel!
Take 172. Miserable.
Do you bleed? You wet? What do you mean, wrong movie? That is the wet. Am I not the new Batman? What do you mean? Bit F? I'm the new Batman. I am the Knight. I am the Knight. I am vengeance. I am the Batman. Fuck you. Ugh. Justice for Gotham. Motherfucker, you're ruining my lines, okay? I'm trying to be the Batman, and you keep walking on my set, okay? I can't even get a line out, and then Don't Be the Dick starts whispering in your ear, and you're not even watching anymore. Oh no, don't Bruce Wayne me, okay? I'm a pro.
Can we just move on from this fucking picture? Uh-huh.
I will fight the Joker and the Riddler and anybody that gets in the way of justice. For Gotham! Alfred, to the Batmobile! I am the Knight. Fuck. Get in the cave. Cave's stuck in the door. I am going off the script. That's in the script. What do you mean? Okay, fine. I will stick to the script.
I've been on porn sets that are shorter than this.
We're always riding in the back of the Batmobile because I am the Knight.
Oh, what another day. What another headache. Oh, hello.
Hello.
So we need to talk.
About
I
what?
heard how the shooting is going.
It's going really good, yeah. I'm like very happy.
Uh-huh. So, I've been hearing mixed reports.
Mixed reports? About what?
Yeah. So, what is this here that says you stomped off the set and said
No.
unprofessional set?
What do you mean it's not on script? No, I
What
did
does
not
that
stomp
mean?
off the set. I casually walked off the set.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, you can't do that.
What do you mean?
It says here, if you look at your contract, on page 4, it says no stomping off the set.
I didn't stomp off the set. I casually walked off the set.
Okay.
Do you not understand me?
Well, I hate to bear the bad news.
What bad news?
So,
There shouldn't be any bad news.
we unfortunately, as much as we liked your test screen,
Oh, you better
we
like
have
me.
to go with someone else.
What? Why? I look the best Batman ever.
Huh.
What? I don't understand.
Well, we're going with a... Where's his
Well, you're
paper?
gonna get it so much shittier than
Here's
me.
the paper.
It's always gonna be shittier than me.
We're going with a Mr. Robert Pattinson.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
The fucking sprinkled tapes from Twilight. How the fuck are you gonna
It says here on his portfolio that yes, he was in Twilight.
Yes, I fucking know. I've seen the shitty movie. I fucking know. How the fuck?
I'm sorry. You know,
you ain't that.
You were great, but
I was great.
We couldn't go with you. And it didn't help that you stomped off the set and kept arguing with the director.
I wasn't arguing. I was just clearly having a conversation. Okay. Like, okay, whatever. I'm like the best Batman ever.
Yeah.
You just lost
well,
the
good luck
Batman.
to you, buddy.
Thank you. I don't need luck.
Maybe you can be Batman in another movie, just not our movie.
I'm gonna be Batman. I'm always gonna be.
Hey guys, and welcome today to my channel. Today we are starting the Batman review series leading up to Robert Pattinson's The Batman. And we're going to do the 2 Michael Keatons and then the 3 Christian Bales, and then we should be on time for The Batman, which I am super fucking excited for. It looks so good. Can't wait to talk about that. I already know that's going to be a movie that I'm going to gush motherfucking about. So, today we're talking about the OG Michael Keaton Batman 89. Let's get it. So Batman 89, start off with my love for this movie. I've always loved this movie, even as a kid. I remember watching, not necessarily this VHS tape, but a VHS tape of The Batman. And I love everything about this version of the character, this version of Tim Burton. I mean, I did grow up a little bit with Adam West. Not that much. I mean, I respect Adam West as Batman. I think for the time he was a good Batman. But I prefer my Batman like this. I prefer my Batman a little darker, a little more serious, a little more groundy. I mean, Adam West's Batman was fun for the times, but I'm not necessarily an over gigantic fan of Adam West. I respect him as a Batman. I respect what legacy he has as Batman. But I don't necessarily like that interpretation of Batman. This interpretation of Batman I absolutely fucking love. I love Burton's Batman. I mean, here it is right here. I love the fucking suit of Michael Keaton's Batman. I love the logo. I love the ears. The cowl itself is fucking badass. The body armor. Even though it's 89, you can tell it's plastic, it's still fucking dope. It's really fucking cool. I also love the Batmobile right here. The Batmobile is fucking sick to the design of it, to the way the fucking roof comes in and out, the back with the little bat wings coming off. It's just so fucking cool. I love that. But what I love mostly about this interpretation of Burton, I mean, outside of the Batman and all its cool gadgets and shit, I love the tone. The tone of this movie, the setting of Gotham. Like, I love the way his Gotham looks. Like, I love the way Christopher Nolan's Gotham looks, and you'll see when we get to that movie. But I don't know, something about this version of Gotham has always just appealed to me, to the aesthetic of it, to the architect of it, to just everything. The way Gotham looks is just so fucking cool to me. It's so cool. And every time I think of Gotham, I think of this version of Gotham. And it's just, I love the way the town looks, to, like, later in the movie when you see the parade and stuff, just everything I love. And I love the way Gotham looks better in Batman Returns than I do Batman 89, but I love Burton's Gotham in both iterations. But yeah, no, I remember growing up watching this movie, absolutely fucking adored it. Everything about it. I loved it. Of course, there's versions of Batman I prefer later on in the Batman franchise, but honestly, there's a reason why this is called a classic, because it is a classic. Everything about this movie is just pure fucking genius. But I find it so funny, which, if you think about it, every Batman interpretation we ever had, there's always been controversy. To Michael Keaton being cast, and they're like, it's Mr. Mom. To Christian Bale when he got cast, people are like, oh, it's that guy. And then when Ben Affleck got cast, same thing. Daredevil, that guy. And then now Robert Pattinson, Twilight guy. And just every interpretation we ever had of Batman has always gotten some type of shit. Always. So I find that so funny, because when you watch this movie, it's like, dude, he was kick-ass as Batman. Anyways, outside of the Batman thing, Jack Nicholson as the Joker, while he's not my favorite Joker. That has to go to either Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix. Again, just like I said before, classic Joker. I think what I love most about this Joker is he's a mix between the 60s Adam West Cesar Romero Joker mixed with a little bit of the Killing Joke Joker. Like if you look at the design of Joker, like his costume and shit, it's very much not necessarily a callback, but very much an homage to the Killing Joke, to the hat, to the suit. Everything about the costume of the '89 Joker screams the Killing Joke to me. And if you know Tim Burton, he loves the Killing Joke. That's his favorite Batman, if not one of his favorite Batman graphic novels. So you can definitely see, because the Killing Joke came out the same year as... I think it came out the same year as '89 Batman, if not the year before. So you can definitely see the inspiration the Killing Joke had on this version of the Joker. But because he has like 1 minute he's constantly laughing and making practical jokes and acting silly. Then he has these darker moments where he's very much a darker Joker. So it's kind of like a perfect mix between the campiness of Joker from the Cesar Romero Adam West movies to the darker, more grittier tone that we've seen at the comics of the Joker at that time, like the Killing Joke. Outside of that, I love the dynamic between Bruce Wayne and Alfred. I've always loved this version of Alfred. Now, while I can't remember his name, but we'll get to it in the Nolan trilogy. While I love that version of Alfred, I love this version of Alfred more. And I'm glad they kept Alfred throughout all of the Batman movies, like Batman Forever and Robin. While those aren't good movies, I like how they kept Alfred. Because Alfred, I've always loved this version of Alfred. Every time I think of Alfred, I think of this version of Alfred. Again, all due respect to the one in the Nolan trilogy. We'll talk about him when we get there, but when I think of Alfred, I think of this version. Outside of that, I mean, there's nothing really to gripe about. More so, only thing, it's a little dated. Let's just be honest. I mean, it's going on, a 30-year-old movie? You're going on a 30-year-old Batman movie? It's a little campy. It's a little cheesy. Some of the effects are a little dated, but again, it's a 30-year-old movie. I don't know what more you want. It's a 30-year-old movie. But if anything, what I find so funny about this movie is, and if you watched my Spider-Man 1 review, you'll understand what I mean when I say this. I find it so funny that we live in a time with comic book movies where people are so picky and people are so like, this has to be this and this has to be that, or it's not comic accurate. When you go back to Batman '89, there was so much they done in this movie that was not at all close to Batman, but people still love it. What I mean by that is, the Joker kills Batman's parents. That's never been a Batman at the time. Again, you gotta think at the time. Now, in recent comics, they've changed it. But at the time, '89, that's never been something that ever happened. The Joker never was the person who killed Batman's parents. So that was already a big change. 2, Batman kills in this movie. Straight up, he kills in this movie. Y'all can sit there and defend it and say, no, he doesn't, no, blah, blah. He fucking kills in this movie. Straight up. Fucking kills in this movie. 2 major things about Batman that have changed. The fact that he kills and the fact that his parents were killed by the Joker. That's already 2 major changes to the Batman origin. And then 3, you have the... How do I put it? And this is more so in Batman Returns more than it is this movie, which we'll talk about it. But the fact that they changed certain villains' backstory, like the Joker, we find out what his real name is. We find out a little bit about his backstory. And it's like that, again, never been done. Ever. Other than the Killing Joke. But even then, can you really say that was factual? Can you say that that's his true origin? Because we don't know for sure. That's what's so great about the Joker's origin. So, when you get to this, and they're actually saying, yeah, no, his name is Jack. His name is Jack. He is this kind of person. He has this kind of life. And it's like, wow, we're actually getting the Joker's origin. Okay. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't believe in the comics Batman created the Joker. So, again, that's already like 4 things from Batman lore that we've come to know that they've changed. Again, I'm not complaining. I love all those changes, but it's just more of a, I find it funny because we live in a time now where if this movie right here, Batman '89, would have came out today, people probably would lose their fucking minds. Because they'd be like, Joker created Batman? What the fuck? Oh my god, Batman killed. Because, prime example, let's go to Ben Affleck. People shout all over that movie because Batman kills in that movie. Batman kills. One of your favorites. One of your favorite Batmans that everybody universally loves. He kills. Why is that a problem? Why is that an issue? I don't get that. And then on top of it, they're adapting The Dark Knight Returns, and in The Dark Knight Returns graphic novel, he kills. So I don't get that argument. Anyways, tangent aside. But I find it so funny that a movie like this, just like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, is hailed as such a like superhero classic standard, but there's so much about it that's not true to the character. So I find it funny the times that we live in now, where if a movie like this would have came out and they change any sort of thing about Batman, people would be rioting in the streets. But I love it. I love Batman '89. I mean, there's really not much you can say other than it's just a fucking classic. If you've never seen Batman '89, by all means, treat yourself. It is a fucking awesome Batman movie. A little dated, so don't expect Christopher Nolan quality, realism grounded. This is very much a comic book movie. And when I mean comic book, meaning it's a comic book in a movie. I also gotta mention the fucking score, the Danny Elfman score. Fucking listen to this shit and tell me it doesn't get you pumped. Fuck yeah! That shit is dope as fuck. I love the Batman '89 theme. It's my favorite. It's my favorite Batman theme. Don't get me wrong, I love Christian Bale's, I love Ben Affleck's, I'm even loving the new Robert Pattinson theme. But Batman '89, just like how Christopher Reeve's Superman's theme song, it just gets you fucking going. It just is so fucking good, and it's so memorable, it just gets the blood pumping. And I swear to God, as much problems I have with that Flash movie that's coming out, I swear to God, if y'all don't play the Michael Keaton Flash theme, your fucking movie is gonna get shat on. You better play the fucking Michael Keaton '89 theme. How are you gonna have Michael Keaton's Batman theme and not play the theme? You gotta play the theme. Y'all would be stupid if y'all don't. I mean, you're already a stupid fucking company, WB, but you'd be even fucking dumber if you didn't play the Michael Keaton theme song. Anyways, so no, Batman '89. I love everything about it. There's nothing I can say about this movie that I absolutely hate, that I don't like. I love everything about it. To the parade at the end, to the fight in the tower, to the way they even showcase him and Vicky Vale's relationship, which is really cool. Even though I don't remember, we'll have to get to Batman Returns, but I don't remember if Vicky Vale returns in that movie or not. But we'll see. But yeah, no, I can't gush about this movie anymore. I love Batman '89. If you haven't seen Batman '89, please treat yourself. It is a damn good comic book movie. It is a damn classic Batman movie, and it is one of, if not the best, comic book rendition of the Batman today. So, if you haven't seen Batman '89, please treat yourself, and welcome to the Batman review series. Next movie we're talking about is Batman Returns. So I will see you over in that review. Peace out. Woo!
They gon' take your face off, they gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off, they gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. I'm with some mode in my veins, my culture banging with strange. I change the game, so what's my motherfucking day? Batman! What's where to get the vengeance, brutality, parasite in an alleyway.